What happens is if you forget to flip the feed tube and the product freezes up real firmly in the machine, or too firmly, the next time the motor turns on, it'll actually stretch these belts just a little bit. Over time, they'll loosen up to the point where you don't get a good transfer of the power from this pulley to the belt, and that causes all sorts of problems. I've actually seen these smoke because the pulley's turning and spinning inside the belt heats up and starts smoking and stinking like burning rubber. So when that happens, it's a very simple fix. There are 2 screws on the back panel here, 2 down by your ankles. Remove that panel, remove the side panel, and then it's a very simple process here. I'm going to use this as my pointer. You can see this motor is mounted on an L-shaped bracket, and it pivots right here in the center. There's a tightening bolt here, and then one about 18 inches in front, just around the corner, that's identical to this one right here. To tighten these, what you have to do, you have to have 2 tools. Both of them are 1/2 inch, a nut and a bolt. You can use an open-end wrench or an adjustable wrench. There's a nut on the bottom side that you have to hold securely, and then you tighten the bolt on the top. I recommend doing a couple of turns on the front one, a couple turns on the back one, and then check the tightness. What you're doing basically is pulling this bracket down, which puts more distance between the 2 pulleys and tightens the belt. This is just about perfect. You should be able to reach across and squeeze them, and they'll move about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. They need to be snug but not too tight. One of the things that's very critical is to make sure that you unplug the machine before you do this, because if the machine comes on unexpectedly and your hand is inside here, it will literally take a finger off, and that's something neither one of us want. So you tighten this bolt and the one up front evenly, a couple turns here, a couple turns there, and check it, and then a couple turns on each one, so that you pull that bracket down evenly instead of torquing it one direction or the other until they're about this tight.